Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks on Release. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO Custom Extinct Bricks GRAVITHOLUS Alberte. But before we head on with this video, the Guess PC contest winners will be announced later on in the video, so watch out for it guys. Thanks so much. And now, moving along with the making of our GRAVITHOLUS. So we are going to use several parts for this one. We have here a minifigure, we are using Thor, and then we have here a Silophysis one. So we have separated them and then pulled them up together to make this GRAVITHOLUS. So we are using epoxy non-sag equal parts A and B. We mix them up together and then we're going to do some sculpting. So we started off by putting in small portions of this particular mixture or display on the head of the figure, and then we're reshaping it to make it look like the GRAVITHOLUS. So here I'm showing you how I'm going to do it. So we have strips of clay running down, and then we're going to create small bumps and also spikes on the head, like what I'm actually doing at this particular point to it. So I'm using my handy dandy sculpting tool. So now that is done, we have primered it and we're starting to paint. We'll be using some brushes, of course, acrylics, and some water. And now we have here a brick red a mixture. That's a mixture of some browns, a red, and some yellows, and some white, and then we're coloring on the entire figure here. So now that is done, we wanted to have a soft transition from that bright or darker red to a much lighter red to it. So very similar to how the Stigimoloch is actually painted, but this time it's more red, to be honest. So here we have this mixture of the same colors, only that we have added some more white to this one. When that is dried, we wanted it to have a white underbelly to it, very similar to the Kenner toy line Pachycephalosaurus that is colored red. So somehow they call it a GRAVITHOLUS, so we're going to go with that particular color scheme, I mean. Now for some more details. So this is, I think this is black mixed with a little bit of the red that we have left over, and we're painting on several details on the back portion of the GRAVITHOLUS. So it will have stripes and also some mixed dots on this particular figure, and that should be it. Alright, so among the details that we need to include here would of course be additional colors of bright yellow on the head. Of course, we're going to add some more transition to it in terms of putting it on the body. And that's it for our making. We're now announcing the Guess PC contest winners. Tail Eater, Benja, Albert, Paleo Spino. And congratulations everyone, those are our lucky picks. Now for our top 10 winners. First up on our top 10 winners, we have
Top 10.
Ice Dragon,
Top 9.
Blurg Raptor,
Top 8.
Bacon Bird the Blue Tip,
Top 7.
Emperor of Tunes and Beasts,
Top 6.
Gaming Jargon,
Top 5.
Mr. T-Rex,
Top 4.
Senior Spino,
Top 3.
Gorgo Trebak Shandy,
Top 2.
Mr. Rebel and Mr. Green Fury. And before we head on with number 1, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks everyone!
Top 1.
Throwdown Tails, congratulations! And also in the next guest PC contest, for those of you who would like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct icon and it will lead you to the Extinct homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link and it will lead you to all our posts. Now for assemblies. Okay, so let's count down the number of parts of this one, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 parts. Let's now assemblies. Let's connect this head with the body. So this is a pretty small figure, so it is expected that we don't have a lot of parts to it. So here is the head attached to the body. Here is the other leg. This is the right leg, of course. This one is the left one. This actually attaches to a base plate, so yeah. And then of course the last piece would be the sail. And there you have it. Our Extinct Jurassic Park novel Gravitolus. And now let's have a little bit of Extinct Dino trivia. The Gravitolus means heavy dome, was a genus of pachycephalosaurid dinosaur from late Cretaceous. It was a pachycephalosaur and was, like other pachycephalosaurs, a skull group formed a thick dome made of dense bone. It lived in what is now known as Alberta, Canada, and was discovered by Pilto Garlson. Thanks! And now moving on with the closer look on our Gravitolus. Hello again everyone, and we're back for this video. This is our Gravitolus, and in the Jurassic Park novel, Dr. Richard Levin actually mistaken the Pachycephalosaurus as a species of Gravitolus albertae. And now that I'm, as you all know, that I'm really fond of, the Pachycephalosaurid family, so I made the Gravitolus. And of course, Mara here is quite excited for this particular video because, as she likes when I'm happy. And now, we are going to move on with our closer look on our Gravitolus. So here is the Gravitolus that I actually patterned the coloration based off from this particular photo over here. This is from the Kenner toy line for a smaller Pachycephalosaurid. I really like the way it was actually depicted in that way. It looks fierce, it had red eyes, but nonetheless in this particular video, or at least for this custom, I want my herbivores to be not as fierce as these creations from Kenner. But nonetheless, here is our Gravitolus. For now, as you can see here, I had a ton of detail that I have incorporated into this particular custom. I had several horn details here on the head, also some knobs or knobs here on the back of the head, very similar to that of a Pachycephalosaurus indeed. Probably that's why Levin did, mistaken it for a Gravitolus, the Pachycephalosaur from that time. And they're very similar, or fine details in which that particular dinosaur was a separate species of the Pachycephalosaurus. Alright, so as you can see here, it had black lining over here on the top of its body. Some details also on the thighs over there. This one has a lighter whitish underbelly to it. Also had those fierce eyes, as you can see here, and one stat on the back. In terms of articulation, this one has a ball and socket joint here, so you can actually move this several ways already. So of course there could be some paint chips here, but nonetheless the range of motion on this one is quite remarkable. As you can see here, it can have this butting head motion to it, so it can twist its head like so, and so many other ways. Of course, the legs can go this way and that way. And then for the tail, this one is removable, and you can actually have a swivel joint to it as well, as you can see here. and also it has a one stud on the back because having two studs won't actually fit in. And yeah, so that's it for our Gravitolus video. I'll be comparing this with other creatures that I've done so far, or my Pachycephalosaurids. So let's go on to the next video. And this is size comparisons of our Gravitolus. And we're back for some size comparisons, and you can see here that Mura standing beside our Gravitolus is just about the right size as compared to this particular photo here. Actually, it's a bit larger, but that's okay. Probably, how with Jurassic World would make larger species for certain dinosaurs, of course, and this one is no exception. Alright, so let's go and move on with other species of Pachycephalosaurus that we have so far in this particular channel. First up, with one of our smaller species of Pachycephalosaurus, this is Mallocephaly, and this is way beyond. I think this is from several years ago already. This is my version of the Mallocephaly. The Mallocephaly here is based off from the Jurassic Park version Genesis Mallocephaly, and that's actually one of my favorite video games from before. Yeah, it's smaller than our Gravitolus scale. Up next would be our Stegosaurus. Now this Stegosaurus is quite a colorful individual. This is actually based off from the Jurassic World Alive Stegosaurus. I would have, probably made a different one, probably a female version of the Stegosaurus or a muted section for this one, but probably in the next coming months I will do that just for my personal use. And of course, my when I play with them, I usually won't have pairs of smaller dinosaurs, but nonetheless, this is my Stegosaurus. So they're almost the same size, to be honest. This one is a bit larger of a head, and looking at it from this perspective, this one has a large head indeed compared to its neck and its body, but nonetheless, that's how I did it from before. Okay, this one also has no articulations as well. Okay, so up next would be another smaller Pachycephalosaurid. This is the Dracorex or Dracorex Hogwarts. So this one is actually the Jurassic World model or coloration, and this one is the what do you call this? I forgot the TV show, but yeah, this one has the sail on the back, as you can see here, very much like that of a dragon. Has a bit more. I like this one better, to be honest, than this one, but nonetheless, this is the Dracorex for you guys. So much larger, I think, than compared with our Gravitolus here, and I think larger also than our minifigure here. Up next would be the Stygimoloch. Now, the Stygimoloch is actually supposed to be the same size as this one, but this one is actually based off from the Stygimoloch that LEGO released from a time before. So this is our Stygimoloch for you guys. So it's almost the size as that of the Pachycephalosaurus. So probably in the near future, I would be making another Stygimoloch that is of a correct size, because this one is, to be honest, really large. And as I'm doing my usual Velociraptors or my Raptor squads, as I'm repainting and remaking them, this one also should be somehow redone. And I like actually the look on this one, the details. The tail. The details on this one was quite extraordinary, and I hope to carry this particular the details on this one on my next Stigimoloch remake. And since we're at it, right? Since we're at it, I'm going to bring out the Stigimoloch that LEGO has released. So this is my LEGO Stigimoloch. As you can see here, is a LEGO Stigimoloch over here. So this one, you can see here the difference between this and that, this and that. So this one and this. So although this one has a really good scope on it, the eyes are quite bulging. I don't like that. So it looks weird on a LEGO figure. The detachable horns here are also good, but it takes away from the intricacies of how the horns on the Stigimoloch is actually represented. Also, it doesn't have colors on the nails, so probably LEGO improve on that probably. But yeah, so that is the Stigimoloch from LEGO. This one is larger than our Gravitolus, but to be honest, the Stigimoloch should at least be the size of that of the Dracorex over here. Right, so next up we have the largest of the Pachycephalosaurid family. Of course, my favorite ever, the Pachycephalosaurid. And here it is, my Pachycephalosaurus. Look how large it is. And I think this is actually a good size for the Pachycephalosaurus because as you can see in the Jurassic World movie, when they were actually rescuing on the Pachycephalosaurus, a large Pachycephalosaurus was seen lying on the forest grounds. So this is actually my favorite dinosaur for you guys. If you are asking, my favorite herbivore of all time is the Pachycephalosaurus. I also made a Pachycephalosaurus before. This is actually one of my first creations for a herbivore, and actually my very first ever custom in Extinct Bricks, and this is actually archival already. This is the Pachycephalosaurus from LEGO the game, and you can see how primitive. I actually made them the shape, overall shape is there. I try to mimic how it is in terms of the detailing on the Pachycephalosaurus of the Jurassic World LEGO game. I think I really did a good job at it, but as you all know, that particular game doesn't have so much of a detail in terms of how the dinosaurs look like and so on. But nonetheless, this is actually a museum piece for me, my Pachycephalosaurus, my very first ever custom made ever for Extinct Bricks. Pachycephalosaurus for you guys. Also, we also have made a Pachycephalosaurid based hybrid. This is our Utahrynix. So the Utahrynix, I think, is a mixture of the Utahraptor and the Dracorex. So that is why it looks like this. It looks so awesome, very regal, to be honest. It looks like a queen. And look at the way I actually painted the tail on this one. Sometimes I really surprise myself in terms of how I make my customs nowadays. And so if you haven't seen the Utahrynix, guys, I think this was made around last year. If you want to take a look at it, just search in YouTube Extinct Bricks Utahrynix. So it should appear there, and enjoy the video, guys. And that's it for our size comparisons. We will now be moving on to the next part of the video, which is Extinct Bricks PC roll call. And we have here all the creatures that I have presented here on this video. If you guys have other Pachycephalosaurids that you'd like to see here on this channel, please comment them down below, or any other suggestions. To be honest, I do read them up, and if I do like it, then I sometimes include that in my collection as well. Also, Warner here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is available in our Extinct Bricks playlist over here. And if you don't like to, go over almost 400 videos for now, then you can actually go through them by sections as well. Or I will be placing in individual links of all that you see here so that you won't have to go through all of those videos as well. Well, let's now move along with our Extinct Bricks species roll call. So let's start from this side, shall we? So this is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Lego Pachycephalosaurus. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Jurassic Park Pachycephalosaurus. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Alive Stegosaurus. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Dracorex. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Primeval Dracorex. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Stygimoloch. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Alive Beta Rhinox. This is my Lego Stygimoloch. This is my Extinct Bricks Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Holocephaly. This is and that's it. This is my version of my Extinct Bricks Gravitolus. Of course, that is the star of the show. And that ends our video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be putting up a short video clip of the Gravitolus with this Pachycephalosaurid family at the end. So please finish the video, guys. And again, thank you so much. And here are all my Pachycephalosaurids, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot, and maraming salamat. Also, please don't forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe and the Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!